we are capable of like getting your trust, because if a person gives trust to any other person, then that person has to take some responsibility. Like I just cannot tell that, sir, will you trust me please? And then I can just blackmail you and like that. My God.
Kids are smart. Kids are smart.
So not you, but anybody. I can take my friends.
You're right. We cannot demand trust.
Yes.
Alright, I will go to next step. When the word started, I will tell you about 4 kinds of capital. And if you understand the 4 kinds of capitals, I am sure will be able to take care of the environment better and be able to influence it better. Okay? The first capital is natural capital. Alright? What is it?
Natural capital.
What is the definition? What is the distinction of natural capital?
So the natural environment.
Why should I call it capital? Why do I call it capital? Why don't I just say the word nature? What is the difference between nature at large and natural capital?
Natural capital is more concentrated. Nature at large is
More absolute.
Think hard. I'm not in rush. We still have half an hour.
So, I have a question. When you say capital, are you referring to it as like the capital of state, or capital in the sense that when you set up a business, you need capital?
Yeah, it could be capital, which can be help with business.
It's a natural
So,
treasure.
I think natural capital is an asset.
An asset.
Yeah.
What is an asset?
Anything
So,
beneficial.
the natural capital will be the natural treasure, like the trees, water, air, birds.
But that is all over the world.
Before I call something capital, what is the definition? What is the control, or what is the influence? What is the appreciation? What should I do? I mean, what relationship it will have to me as a person or as a member of community? What would have the ancient hominid? What would the human beings must have done? What would they have done? The first time they decided to call it capital. What would they have done?
So searching for it.
No, they searched for it. They found something useful. They found some trees had fruit which could be eaten. Some trees had fruits which could be used to do something like belly to catch the fish.
So medicinal
Medicinal
value.
value, yes. Some will be poisonous.
Some will give a bad stink.
Some
give bad stink.
Some
Don't stink.
some stink, yes. Some are not good.
Something very valuable.
Valuable. What do you do when something is valuable?
You use it.
What is valuable actually?
It's a nature.
Which can be used for a very good purpose.
So what happened? Yes.
So, like in terms of what is valuable, it's something that has a need, so it deems itself as needed or necessary.
What do you do when you find something is useful to you?
You use it.
We use it.
To the fullest of it.
We try to
You mark it.
We try to own it.
Keep it, store it. So you can store it, you can use it. You don't have to use it.
Own it.
You can own it.
Yeah, you have to
So we can sell it after storing for some time.
So you can exchange it. You can exchange it.
And when it becomes
If a plant is useful to us, we can make another plant with the seeds of that. We
You can
grow
regrow it.
Yes, we can regrow it.
So what happened when human beings found something useful?
Fire.
They asked that question. Can I use it?
fire
But then do I have to use it now? Not everything needs to be used right then, isn't it? So they thought they could store it. But to store it, we will protect it. But else also wants it. So people started drawing boundaries. This is mine, this is yours. Here I will harvest the fruit, there you will harvest the fruit. Here I will catch the fish, there you will catch the fish. You know, boundaries started emerging. Tera, mera. This is mine, this is our communities, not individual. This is our communities, this is your communities. Right? So capital came about when people started owning nature. Now nature cannot be owned, truly speaking. Nature should not be owned. Nature must not be owned, but it began to be owned. as civilization evolved, it has started drawing boundaries around natural resources. The first capital which came into being was natural capital. So I had a stock of firewood, I had a stock of fruits, I had a stock of hide in the skins, I had a stock of different kinds.
So sir, like it was after the invention of fire.
No, even before that.
So
So
before that the boundaries
fire
started.
was
Because see, when something is valuable, what do? You also fight for it. Actually, sometimes you fight for not things which are not valuable. Many kids I have seen, they fight about things which are not valuable, even with grown-up people. So it's not true that we only fight for valuable things. But at that moment it appears to be valuable. That is accepted. It may not be valuable, but it appears to be valuable at that time. So people started working out, yes.
I want to correct this sentence. Fire was not invented, it was discovered.
Discovered. Why is it put it? Yeah. You can't read language just like that. He's right. He's going to be a linguist. Very
Sir,
precise.
genius.
Huh?
Genius.
He's a genius?
Yes, sir.
Is that right? You call him genius?
Yes.
Oh, I see. You how to discover that he's genius?
So actually,
there is one-
So good
Yes,
presence of
and
mind.
Huh?
Good
Presence of
And
mind.
sir,
You're also
in another context also, we have seen like it's a very good trait actually. Whenever anybody comes, like we went to LID and all that, he always takes the card, the autograph, and the phone number of that person. So the complete information whenever he gives. It was in
I'm
each
not going to
session.
give you my card and no autograph and no number.
Once he had told
He will always
me and
ask.
Sajid that he scores better than a 12th standard guy.
Really?
Yes, he has to.
That's great. Is that great?
Yes,
I think it's great.
that's what we call it.
All right. Okay, so now let us see. I'm going to quiz him. All right. So the two other capitals which came about, one was social capital, other was ethical capital. Now I know I've never taught this to such young kids as you are, but I'm trying. Let me see whether I succeed or fail. My friend can fail me actually. I will try. So what is social capital?
So about means the community.
But what is the capital part? What is social capital?
So when like
So like
all the
where a
people of the
community's
same
head is being based,
Huh?
where a community's head is being like
relations,
Yeah.
family.
you have the head situated in.
No. See, social, yes.
So is it the effect of the society for the development of society?
Yes. Social capital is, look at this way. This part of natural capital can be used not by individuals as they wish, but by the rules or the norms that society evolves, the community evolves. Correct? You know the intersecting sets that you know. So this set and this set are intersecting, correct? So decisions in this space are taken by the consent of the community, right? So social capital can now influence the way natural capital is used, correct? What does it involve? It involves three things. Trust
Means faith.
faith that people have in each other and in the rules. So you evolve the rule, then everybody subscribes to the rule, complies with it. That is, so societies which have more compliance with the collectively evolved rules, those societies will have more trust, isn't it? Correct? And if you have more trust, you may, not you will, you may also have more reciprocity.